coffee. Or I'm just not using enough powers. Range. Yeah, I need to scale down how range on auto attack works, because that is OP. So, yeah, mob's range. So instead of 0.2, let's do 0.12. And what else did I say was overpowered? The way power is power overpowered on anything? The power on auto attack, on a hero attack, I thought was too high. Strength, so it's 0.05, so let's say 0.03. Oops, cancel. What else did I say was overpowered? Was strength overpowered on... I mean, I really shouldn't be balancing. I should be putting in path 3, if anything. Right now I should be putting in path 3. If I try and convince myself of anything else, I'm a terrible liar. It should be POW 3 non-stop here on out. No items, box only, final destination. Alright, so yeah, instead of continuing my pseudo pass, yeah, I should be doing potions, that was the other one. Which might not be a lot of work, because I might just be cutting potions. No, I want to use potions, though. I just don't know for what. Maybe they'll just be like pip restorers. Sorry, that was a weird noise. That was yeah, potions. So, right, so POW 3, I feel is going to overlap potions a little bit, because I do want POW 3 to supercharge your hero. And the idea of potions was basically, like, I've had several ideas for potions. Either potions would be like a power boost, where like you become supremely powerful for a short period of time, or it restores your health. And I don't 100% like the restores your health, or like restores your pips thing, just because of how you don't get to drop those on your... You don't get to drop those on your other things. Like if you drop them... What could it mean to drop your pips on anything other than... Or drop your potions on anything other than your hero? You're like your pip potion. So if you have a pip potion, you drop it on your hero, and you get... you drop it on your hero, and you get... What do you get? No, that one's obvious. You get a pip, but you drop it on your abilities. No, there's just not really anything analogous there. Well, while I'm bored, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I get a new follower, because I'm bored. Wait, no, not that. Twitch.tv. I added in a banner and a sound effect for when I get a new follower. So this is like my test account. So if my test account follows my main account, then is it gonna work? Oh, that'd be cool if it doesn't even work. Maybe I've been getting new followers all day. I just don't even know. Or maybe because I've used my test account to follow my main account too many times, it no longer counts as a new follower. Oh well. Anyways, it's cool when it works. It's totally cool when it works. Uh, so I'm just, I am shameless. I'm just absolutely shameless in the way that I'm attempting to like get out of accomplishing things with my life right now. It's, I'm seriously on the fence of just like I actually yeah I'll probably stay for as long as I have viewers, and then like once my viewer count dips, I'll just probably just be like peace, because it's about you guys. It's about the live viewers, the non-live viewers, the archive viewers. You're important too. It's also about you, but like with you, it's like I don't necessarily have to do it right now. Like I can do it later because you're watching it asynchronously anyway. So if I do this again tomorrow instead, you will barely even notice the difference. I guess I should just I wonder what I wonder what's the like prime time for streamers. Like I wonder if there's like a time of the day or like days of the week that or like times of days on days of weeks that are like the times that people like really want to watch streams the most. I mean, I know what my schedule is like, but I don't know. It seems like it could be different for different people. I'm like, so anyways, POW 3. Ugh. See, I'm like now on the fence about POW 3 because POW 3 is so much like one of the implementation of potions. Oh, did I ever say that? Like, yeah, so the thing I don't like about the pip potions is that it's weird about like what happens if you put a pip potion on anything other than your hero, and the reason I'm like on the like borderline about POW 3 and like those potions is because they're so similar. Like I don't want like so my POW 3, if I were to implement it right now, it would slow down time for the green mobs and it would speed up time for the hero for a period of time. And so the way it would stack with strength is that the time dilation effect would be more extreme. The way that it would stack with multiplicity is that it would last for longer. The way that it would stack with range. Oh, range. Right. Yeah. Wait, did I figure that one out? I had a few ideas for range. Either this effect emanates from your hero, and so it only affects mobs around your hero. Yeah, I think that might be it. I don't know. Maybe that one I just did not completely solve. Huh. Yeah, that's curious. I could have sworn it had a fully formed concept, but maybe, so maybe it was maybe it was that that it was going to emanate from the hero. I mean, I guess that makes enough sense. At one point I was thinking of having it emanate from all of the dudes carrying explosives. Because like if it emanates from the hero, then it's meaningful out to the detonation radius. So, yeah, maybe I just don't have any ideas for POW 3. Maybe I just really need to actually come up with uh, another power 3 instead. I'm so seriously considering just like cutting power 3 at this point. I guess, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how serious I am about that actually, but like it's a really tempting idea. So all right, so I probably should take a break then, because if I have no clue what to do, then what what on earth am I doing here? Like what are my next steps? I could like a bug fix. I could like track down bugs. Um, I maybe yeah maybe I'm just gonna continue to run the simulation. I mean, this is game dev. This is an important part of game development. I for whatever reason I try not to do it very much because it doesn't feel well. For one thing, my dialogue. I haven't gotten. I guess I just haven't gotten very good at keeping a dialogue while doing this. But maybe I'll just get better at that. So I guess at this point I don't have like a creative. I don't have like creative. In like nothing in my imagination is really a driving force at this point. There's nothing like conceptually I that I think in the project is unfulfilled. I mean, I know I want to do something with either potions or power 3, but like maybe I'll cut potions, maybe I'll cut power 3. I don't know exactly how I'm going to resolve that. At this point, I want to. So instead of like trying to like just theory craft like what the game might need, I want to feel what the game might need. Like I want to actually be playing it, and I want to experience firsthand how it feels to play the game, and what I can add to the game to improve that experience. So I'm probably going to end up doing a bunch of little balancey things, but that might be okay. If I cut one or both of potions and power 3, well, if I cut both, then I could actually be balancing right now. But if I oh, huh. I just thought of a strategy where you stack multiplicity and bombs on top of each other, or multiplicity and range on top of bombs, and then you can always like nuke everything in your detonation radius, like basically all the time. Seems powerful. I mean, I keep yeah, there's like potions and power 3 are like my white whale, because like I keep thinking, oh, I should do this, no, I should wait, oh, I should do this, no, I should wait. So I apologize if I go on too long about that stuff. Help. Speed on dash, range on bombs, dash, bombs, potions. I should probably cut potions from careful. I should probably cut potions from the game, because right now they're just like crudding up the top bar, because like nothing's going to be so weak as to be completely inert. Like some might be more powerful or less powerful than others, but yeah, I should do that. because there's gonna be nothing in the final game as boring as like a useless modifier on the top row or a useless anything on the top row. So yeah. Let's do that. Let's do it right now. All right. Yeah. So that'll be fairly straightforward. I just change how that dice rolls, and then I can probably extend the spawn time even further. The button spawn, and maybe I don't need them to spawn extra fast in the start of the game, because like the first ones you add will be just naturally more powerful, and so maybe that's the curve. All right, spawn buttons. Wait, what? Oh yeah, here we go. So instead of -3, I'll say -5. Because I'm pretty sure the last two are potions 1 and 2. I can double check. Yeah, potions 1 and 2 were 7 and 8, and previously we'd been going from like anywhere from 3 to 8, but now we're going from 3 to 6. Save that. Alright, so this should be more interesting, for one thing. I'm going to put the spawn period up to 15, because, I mean, part of the reason I was feeling that the top bar was crumpy was because of those useless potions that just take your time, that waste your time to drag them from the top bar to the bottom bar, but then part of it was because they were just spawning really fast. Speed. I like putting speed on dash. I guess just because I really like dash. So I guess I don't have a specific reason to hoard it, but I will. I might make it so that bomb doesn't. I might make it so that bomb doesn't spawn until you use one modifier on your hero. Although then people might not realize that you can use modifiers on powers. So I'll have to like really strongly emphasize that. Multiplicity on bombs. Maybe it's okay to make your hero fairly powerful by stacking stuff on your hero, because the hero is like, that's kind of like it's just kind of like churn. It's just like constant like pressure on the map. Because you can't aim your auto attacks with nearly the precision you can aim like your bombs. So. Oh. I mean, if I find my if I find energy, I could start putting in the visual effects that I know I'll need. Like I want like a puff of whatever to appear when you use your bomb. I'm pretty sure I want a scorch mark to appear when an explosive device is detonated. I want to like darken things when an explosive device is detonated. Like the hero and the allies specifically, I want them to, and possibly like the cookies in the area. I want them to get like tinged. Oh wow, I've not been using my powers. Floops. Quick dash. Bombs and dash. Quick, more bombs and more range. Save me. Save me. Oh, I saved myself. Yay. Alright, range on bombs, I guess. Strength on bombs. Everything on bombs. Yeah, I almost certainly have to make modifiers have diminishing returns, because otherwise you can just stack everything on one power, and like boom, it goes through the roof. So yeah. I do want to. I have to find the right balance there though, because I don't want to make it pointless to stack multiple power ups on the same thing. I don't want it. I mean, like ideally there wouldn't be like one correct build. It would be like, you could react to whatever powers you're getting, and customize your powers in a way that you would enjoy to play the game, whatever manner you would prefer. In some ways, the hero actually naturally gravitates away from the dust marker, because like he always looks for the nearest target, and what was that? The nearest target is, like, if you activate an ability, oops, wow, that was dire. As it tends to be with my laptop. Sorry, 1 second, I'm just adjusting the screen brightness again. Yeah. Yeah, because like wherever you put your dust marker, that's where your bombs go, and so you tend to clear dudes away from that. And then trivial, look at this triviality. Peasants, offer me some challenge. What's the spawn rate? Spawn rate is half a second, I guess. So I can probably bring that down. Huh. How do I... yeah. I've kind of set up an odd puzzle for myself, because, like, the more mobs you leave on the map, the more cookies you get, because they just keep running laps. But, I don't know. Yeah, like, so yeah, in the early game, when you're not clearing mobs, like, the board just, like, fills and fills and fills. And then it gets really intense. I don't really have a... Thank you, as ever, for tuning in. I don't know. It's nice. It's always nice having you around. Have a good one. I hope you're feeling better, by the way, and I hope to see you again soon. Good night. Or good early morning. Sorry, I'll maybe. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. One of the things that I have that I want to do that I haven't. All right, glad to hear you're feeling better. Yeah, one of the things that I kind of have on my. Actually, it's one of those things that's on my list of like things that I could be doing in the meantime while I feel otherwise stymied by certain complexities. I want it so that when you knock back mobs, the cookies don't go immediately towards you. That like they experience some knockback as well, and then they kind of like boomerang back towards you. And yeah, I do want them to accelerate too. So that I guess I was my hope was that if I ran the simulation, like inspiration would just come to me, like it would fall out of the sky like so many green mobs. But I I mean I am getting stuff out of playing the game. Like there's a lot of stuff that is it's just more clear in my mind now about how I'll approach game balance. For example, like it just occurred to me like the it doesn't really matter how fast mobs get spawned. What's more important is basically like just the number of mobs on the board, really, because right. Oh yeah, I think what I was getting at earlier was that when you get powerful enough to actually like clear mobs off the top of the screen, like at the start of the game, you have no chance of like knocking mobs like literally out of the escape radius. But then later in the game, it's trivial to do so. So, what I really shouldn't be gating mob spawning based on the number of, or based on like any fixed rate. It should be as there should be a rate as to how many mobs are expected on the field, and then at any given time we should just spawn mobs until we have that many mobs on the field. So like once you hit the maximum number of mobs, like that stops scaling up. The only thing that'll scale up at that point is like, well, the things that will scale for difficulty at that point, detonation timers will get shorter. The detonation radius will probably get broader. I might want to start assuming that the camera actually will zoom out at a certain point. I might want to, like, well, once I do that, I'll probably have to reevaluate like the visuals of the game, because if the camera is like zoomed out all of a sudden, it would become a lot less clear where was the hero, or where is the hero. And here, I'll see if I can approximate it real quick. Yeah, like if this zoomed wait, what? What is it? No, zoom camera. Is it camera? No. What's the I forget what chooses the offset, or what determines the offset from. Oh, not zone. What am I thinking? Zoom, not zone. Yeah, derp. Yeah. So if the camera zoom, oops, that's not it. Well, it sort of is, I guess. Yeah, if the camera zoomed way out, it's like, I don't know. I guess you can go. Actually, I guess you can go a fair distance before. Like this still reads fairly well. Yeah, so maybe as ranges get broader, we'll just zoom out, and that's how we'll keep scaling upwards. Yeah, and so the detonation radius, that'll be one manner in which the whoops, go away, destination marker. I need you at home. That'll be one. The detonation radius, the detonation timers, the mob speed, or just the rate at which explosives are spawned. I don't know if that'll be controlled by the speed of the mobs or just by the rate at which they return with explosive devices. So, all right. I guess one of the things I like about streaming is that like there are a lot of things that like really help to say out loud. Like I don't know. And now I just like by maintaining like a constant like a constant dialogue, like it's very cathartic. I think I like that part of it. The trade-off is that I have very many more insecurities now, because there's so many things that oh yeah, so yeah, thank you for sticking around. I'll be sure that when I put up the first playable, that you'll be the first to know. Yeah, because I'm sure there are a lot of assumptions that I'm making about like you hear me talk. Well, sorry, I won't keep you, but yeah, of course, don't feel obligated to say. I'll repeat all of this the next time I see you as well. But like for you and just in general, I'm really interested to hear what other people think, because like on the stream I'm constantly talking about. So yeah, but don't stay up on my account. Thank you again for tuning in. You're literally my number one fan. And I hope to see you again soon. Good night. But yeah, I like, so on the stream I talk a lot about what I think of the game and like what are my presumptions about the game, and I'm sure, you know, some of them are just based on like empirical things that I've seen, but like I'm sure a lot of my just like general inclinations about like, you know, how I'd approach a game are like coloring my experience. So yeah, that's a ridiculous range. Wee oo. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, no. So part of the reason I'm psyched about getting my first playable build online is so that I can start like collecting feedback. Yeah. So I don't know. Something about just the pulling back the camera and seeing the game on a slightly different scale has made it like slightly exciting for me right now, just because I don't know, this is like cool. Well, like I was saying about like catharsis and everything, like I was getting nervous about like really like how am I going to tackle all of these like this mountain of game scale that I've been like kicking, just putting off and putting off and putting off. So ooh, seems like, am I really hitting like performance ceiling? Yikes. Optimization, that's gonna be fun too. Because apparently, oh no, all right, yeah, I was worried that like my game was getting like super poor performance, which it might be getting like poor performance, but also my computer was just doing that super cool thing where it drops its piece. Yeah, like this. Okay, yeah, all of a sudden it's back up to perfectly fine processing power. Yeah, my PC was just going into like low power mode, which is ridiculous. It's still at 83%, and it was going into like emergency power mode. It's a fine PC in very many ways, and then in several ways it's the worst, the absolute worst. All right, I like stuff. I like things. Things are cool. By which I mean, I guess I was never particularly like, I was never super pessimistic about the game per se, but I guess the fact that I'm feeling slightly low energy and was working on the game had me feeling, I don't know, it was just like it was kind of a shadow over this whole experience. But look at this, I'm clicking buttons, like things are blowing up on the screen, things are sparkling on the screen. That's those are those are the two things I look for in a game. No. Like I said earlier though, I think I was staying up in part for my viewership at that point, for the past like however long I've been at this. So I probably will call it a day. Let's see. I started streaming at 2:30. So I've been at this for like 4.5 hours. Not an impressive day, but thank you to everyone who stuck around as long as they did. Like I say, like, you're the difference between me just like being literally a hermit and being a streamer, a game dev streamer. So thank you as always. I think I'm probably gonna update the build on my site with this one. Nah, this one's kind of pointless. Yeah, no, I'll wait. I'll wait. I yeah, I still don't know what are good like viewing hours in terms of like streaming. Like when should I be streaming? Um, right now, I've basically just been going like whatever like I feel like doing, basically. Um, and I guess at some point I could. Well, no, sorry. I mean, yeah, I should start adjusting my schedule once I find out what those hours are at some point. In the meantime, I kind of want to just stream as much as possible, or like just keep trying different times. Like I still haven't done. I did a Sunday. I did a long Sunday, back before anyone really like. I mean, not to imply that anyone knows about my stream now, but like before I had all these eights of followers, um, and yeah. So that's my roundabout way of mentioning that I'll probably be streaming more this weekend. It's like, what else am I gonna do? Turns out my friend, who I haven't seen in forever, is in New York, so I won't be seeing them for another forever. Uh-oh. Boom! Alright, I think I am getting, actually, I'm getting some decreased performance in some of these high power scenarios. So what actually are the stats of my bomb right now? The range was up to 10. The multiplicity was up to 4. Wow. I gotta optimize. Oh gosh, it'd be terrifying if I actually put this on Android right now, just to see what it does. Maybe. I don't think my Android device is charged. I should charge my Android device so that I can do that though, because that's gonna be, oof. Yeah, it's gonna be something. Oh yeah. With regard to pulling the camera way back, oh, I just remembered something. A lot of the performance bottleneck on mobile was just rendering like this many shapes on screen, and that was before I had cookies. Yikes. This might not be a mobile game anymore. Now I can just optimize like mad, I guess. I've been getting a little bit liberal with a lot of the stuff that I've been adding in too, so I think it was just like scale back. I can, well, like, so for example, presently bombs all just go off simultaneously. I could stagger that. So instead of like getting that hitch, like, right when I activate the bomb, it could just go like, right? That way no one frame is like slammed. Because like the frame that's getting slammed is the one where I'm running so many scan ranges. Like scan is like fairly efficient, but it's not that efficient. Dash is kind of nice in that way because like by definition it happens more gradually. Now that the hero is the center of the game, dash and bombs are kind of the same thing. Yeah, the advantage of dash used to be that it would translate your hero, so you could use it to like chase stuff down, for example. Not as vital anymore. Maybe if this game's so successful and I make a sequel to it, then I'll add in like objectives again, or like change something up in a material way, such that that becomes relevant again. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm calling it a night. 4.5 hours. 4 hours and 45 minutes. It could be worse. I've done worse. This is not literally the laziest day of my life. Alright, but yeah, again, thank you for everyone who watched. I changed I mentioned before, I changed the layout of the cast, with regards to where my face is positioned on screen, and then I have the chat thing down here. I was kind of hoping I would get at least one new follower today, because I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try using my test account as a new follower, because I literally tried to set this up with a new follower notification thing, but apparently all my test runs were my test runs went fine, but apparently it's not gonna work here in the here and now. I guess we'll just have to wait for it to happen in real life. So, yep. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy tons of frozen pizza, and I'm gonna make tons of frozen pizza, and I'm just gonna ha. I'm being honest. That's the next thing on my schedule. I might not, but that's what I want to do right now. So yeah. At this point, I'm just talking in case anyone's watching this in the archives. So, thanks. You have a very high tolerance for some dude just rambling about random stuff, and I appreciate that. I hope that you will tune in again sometime when I'm a little more focused, when I'm a little more on my game. Those moments happened over the course of the week. If you tune in, I say, I'm not on my game. I say that, I say some variation of that, now and then. But it's not I'm saying it all the time. There are times when I'm on my game, I swear. It's just, you roll a die and tune in only at certain times. You might miss all of those golden opportunities, but heck, if you're watching on the archives, then hopefully you've watched at least a few of those instances. Hopefully you can attest to the truth value of that statement. But all right, I'm totally dawdling. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you as ever. Yeah. Good night, internet.